Welcome back to Colorado. We are here for the Rocky Mountain Rumble, the final game in the 4-game cup here in Colorado, the final game of the WUL season, and the final Gloam game for the Alpenglow, as I like to say. Hi, I'm Emily Brixey, or Brix.
And I'm Emily Harrell. You can call me E.
And we are stoked to be here. Thanks for joining us all weekend. If you're just now joining us, we are here for the final game as the Alpenglow and the Onyx play to see whether the Alpenglow or the Wild are going to make it to championship weekend. E, big game for everyone. What are we looking for? Which players are going to help get us there?
Well, on the Oregon Onyx, I'm looking at Aubrey Bishop to really stifle the Colorado offense. Bishop showed us some defensive prowess yesterday, taking on some of the hardest matchups when playing against Seattle, and actually showed up and showed out. So I'm very excited to see what they do with their assignments today. On the Colorado side, really looking forward to highlighting today the veteran player and one of the Alpenglow founders, Betsy Bash. Bash is actually the oldest player in the WUL, but you wouldn't guess it, running around with all these youths. So this is actually her third season in the WUL, and it will be her final season as she has decided to retire. So today is definitely going to be your last chance to see her in the regular season play of the WUL, and potentially last time to see her overall, depending on how things shake out with Colorado today.
So here you can see how the regular season has gone so far for our 8 teams. In the Southwest, the San Diego Super Bloom and the San Francisco Falcons have punched their ticket for championship weekend. The Tempest knew before the Rocky Mountain Rumble that they would be in it, but we're fighting to maintain the #1 seed. As you can see, they're now tied with the Super Bloom, so point diff will decide who the #1 seed is. And then we have Utah Wild and Alpenglow. If Alpenglow wins, we'll have a tied record for the two of them, which is going to mean we're going to some tiebreaker decisions here.
Yeah, this is where things get complicated. Utah saved their lives yesterday. They're still in this, but put their fate in the hands of Colorado today with their loss to Seattle this morning. So what will happen is we'll go through each of these tiebreaker rules. If Colorado is able to make this win, meaning, as you mentioned, the win-loss record is going to be the same. And we know head-to-head, Utah and Colorado, when they've played, have actually had the same score, 16-19. So there is an even point diff between the tied teams if Colorado pulls out this win. So the next step, it'll come down to point diff between these two tied teams. So point diff being how much they have won by. So that means Alpenglow has to win by 7 against Onyx in this game in order to secure their spot at championship weekend. If Alpenglow wins by 5 or less, or if they lose, Utah Wild's going to take that second spot in championship weekend. And then if Alpenglow is to win by exactly 7 in this final game of the season, things get complicated.
So exactly 6, I believe that we go to a coin flip.
Yes, so
because the rest of the scores are the same.
All the rest of the, if Colorado scores 6, all of the point diffs against common opponents and the full season will be the same. So a coin flip will decide which team will go to championship weekend. Both chaotic and exciting.
We love it. We're happy to be up here in the booth calling this game, joining you guys on the live stream for this. We will see you in just a few minutes as we kick off this final game in the regular season. and we are back. If you're just now joining us, we are about to watch the final game of the WUL regular season as the Oregon Onyx are taking on the Colorado Alpenglow at home.
What side would you like?
That's right. Waybright's dancing for joy.
Perfect.
I'm dancing
Just
for
as
joy.
you are.
I'm
Colorado
excited.
is receiving to
We're going to
begin the
close
game.
out this season.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Good luck.
Captains finishing up that flip here. Each team getting ready to play what I think is going to be a big game. As we said earlier, a 7-point lead, a 7-point win or more for the Alpenglow will get them a spot in championship weekend, but the Onyx is a big roadblock to that happening.
Absolutely. If Onyx wants to ruin Colorado's day today, they're going to come out and try to keep that a close game.
And speaking of days today, happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. A couple of mothers on the Alpenglow that we want to give a shout out to. Coach Shaq and Ashley Daly, two fabulous human beings, fabulous frisbee players, but even better mothers. Shout out to Bristol Lavoie's mother, who we just met, who's also really wonderful. Lots of support there in the in the stands from all of the Alpenglow fans, including parents. And thank you for all you do, moms.
Yes, thank you, and thanks for spending your Mother's Day joining us and listening to us talk about these amazing teams.
It's going to be a good day for sure. For people that might not know some of the main rules, can you highlight some stuff for us as we go into this final game of the WUL season?
I would love to do that for you and for everyone out there. So for starters, we are going to play a game with 4 quarters, 12 minutes apiece. So that's a 48-minute game. We'll take a couple breaks between those quarters. But we're playing to time, and we'll see those quarters play out. Even if the clock hits 0, we'll play out a possession. A few other things, you're going to see observers make some active calls in and out of bounds, in and out of the goal, and up or down. And we're going to see a stall to 7 instead of the typical 10 that many of you may be used to. Beyond that, we'll talk about some more rules as they occur during the game. Make sure that you know what's going on and can enjoy the game from the sideline.
Definitely, and it looks like both of these teams now lined up. Oregon Onyx going to be taking the first pull here. Looks like Sherwood will be pulling for the Onyx.
That's right, and we're going to have to see Colorado come out fiery if they want to win by 7. That is a lot. They are going to have to own this game from start to finish.
Let's see what this O-line looks coming out. Akane picking up the disc, quick center to Pesh. Pesh looking off read inside, hitting Dietrich instead.
Little sympathy jump from McLaughlin behind her.
Quick reset. Reed now with the disc. Upline to McLaughlin, who gets low and snacks it. Some fakes here. Easy center back to Akane. Pesh has to go up a little high for that, but reels it in pretty easily. Look, Aubrey Bishop there with that D. Ito not quite able to secure that score, and Onyx with an opportunity to break. Oh, but a layout D to a layout D.
Beautiful block from Kristen Reed.
And Akane picks it up and sends it to McLaughlin for a score for the Colorado Alpenglow.
Kristen Reed facilitating that fast break, allowing Kleinkoff to hit McLaughlin right away. She hops up from getting that D and clears up some space. Well done by Colorado to punch one in quickly.
Amazing work, and we're going to check out that replay real quick. Here's that first gorgeous layout D, a little bit of contact there. And then returned from the Alpenglow.
Ooh, some fancy footwork from McLaughlin.
That layout D from Reed saves them from having to work it back down the field. And Alpenglow here with the pull, starting on defense now. Alex Daniels is going to have this pull.
You know, maybe if they had heard, if Pesh had heard us talk about Bishop as the player to watch, wouldn't have put it to Bishop's target there.
Bishop coming out strong for sure. You may have not heard, I already mixed up the Aubreys once. Two great players, Bishop and Dietrich. Looking forward to seeing hopefully a matchup from the two of them today. Tight D from Brock. Camrat still catches it. Zajon now with the disc on the sideline. Little bump up field. Runzo now putting it. Blady throw, looking for Camrat. Unable to make that connection though.
Yeah, they'd squeeze it up that sideline, and Camrat calls for it on the far sideline, but still not used to this Colorado air, I suppose.
Absolutely. Beetle Mawcroft picking up the disc for the Alpenglow. Daniels now with the disc. Finds Brock. Back to Mawcroft. Great handler movement here by the Alpenglow. Maddie Boyd there reeling it in. A little bit fast, far out for Alex Daniels there. She's not quite able to reel that in. Alpenglow back on D. Runzo with the disc, looking long for Zajon, out the back.
And give that D to the Colorado Air once more. Zajon with steps on Brock, but doesn't pay off.
The eighth human on the field.
The 8th defender. 9th if you count the sidelines.
Oh, the sideline's definitely in it. Beetle Mawcroft picking up the disc again for the Alpenglow.
Direct quote from Beetle Mawcroft yesterday, "I love the wind." So I think we'll definitely be seeing her handling in this kind of windy offensive setting.
Brock. Beetle Mawcroft now with the disc. Upline finds Boyd. Boyd looking deep. It's a long shot. Brock in pursuit and coming down with it. That's a break for the Alpenglow. 2-0.
Boyd sees Brock
8.5 minutes in.
Boyd sees Brock going deep and just can't help herself. Love to see it. Got a designated receiver you know is fast. Just put that out and over to that left shoulder. Brock reads the heck out of that Blady deep shot. And Colorado's up 2-0.
Had to really fight to get that possession back a couple of times, but they're going to do it and convert that break to get them up 2-0. There's that great run from Brock.
And I believe we did credit Brock with some of that handler movement there, and we should have been talking about Marilyn Reich. Marilyn Reich coming out looking speedy and strong in that handler space. Not used to seeing her in that handler space personally.
Two fast players wearing their hair the same way. Throwing me off. Betsy Bash, though, here with the pull as Alpenglow sprints down the field, looking for another break.
I'm specifically looking for a D from Bash. You know.
Handler movement now. Hahn with the disc. Hahn resets. Bartlett finds Putnam downfield.
Seen some strong person defense here, although Colorado is having to close in on that far side.
JC Jones, fabulous grab there with two defenders from the Alpenglow, is able to reel that in and send it to Rachel Egan for that score.
Great work under pressure to reel that in. Have a couple of defenders in the area, and then look upfield to see you were just the distraction and you can hit that wide open person for the goal.
Gonna get another look here at that gorgeous throw. Great read by Jones.
Very casual throw from Jones there.
Maintaining composure in a moment of probably a lot of excitement and adrenaline.
Definitely. So Oregon answers, and now Oregon is looking for a break back.
We're going to have Julia Sherwood here with the pull for the Onyx. See what Alpenglow does here on offense. Pesh picking up, finding Akane in the center.
Jade wide open, but has to move through some traffic to get the disc.
McLaughlin in the handler space, getting out of there.
She said, no, I don't want to be here.
Finding Reed. Reed with the disc now on the sideline. Is able to reset, moving towards the center with Pesh, who looks to shoot it back to Akane, a little bit high. Akane can't quite keep that in her grasp, and the Oregon Onyx here is going to have a chance to break.
That was good pressure from Alston on Onyx. Kleinkopf couldn't go fast and go up, ultimately resulting in a turnover.
Sherwood with the disc now, looking for a deep shot. Alston runs it down, picks it up. That's a break for the Oregon Onyx.
Excellent job. Very, very open, deep. Potentially Colorado saw those first couple deep shots from Onyx and thought, they're just going to keep overthrowing their players. Let's see if they can make one connect. And Onyx said, yeah, we got this, don't worry.
Let's check that gorgeous huck out again.
Really, really beautiful.
Sherwood there, right where a player can run on. Easy clap catch that. And we are all tied up 2-2 here in the first quarter with about 7 minutes remaining in the final game of the WUL regular season.
These, despite 2 breaks, have been pretty quick points back and forth.
Absolutely. Eisenbray with the pull for the Oregon Onyx.
And
A roller out the side. Kane hustling to pick that up. Looks like we're going to see that 4-person cup again from the Onyx. Kane gets it out, finding Pesh, who's going to quick swing, keep it moving. Ito to Reed, finding Torpedo. Torpedo, fakes the Torpedo move. Safe throw back to Akane in the center.
A no-look swing to Kleinkopf there.
Pesh now with the disc, finding McLaughlin center field. Quick swing to a sliding Abby Thorpe, who is going to give a saucy little throw to a bidding Ito, who can't. Hard grab. I don't want to even say can't quite reel it in. Really making a play there. Great effort from Ito to try and get that score for the Alpenglow.
Yeah, that disc comes out low and it stays low. Ito maybe had a chance if it didn't go out of bounds, but it's hard to say.
Eisenbray picking up here for the Onyx. Eisenbray finds Tajima. Finds Han, but it's a turnover.
McLaughlin
Alpenglow
picks that one off.
back with possession. Reed now with the disc, right on the doorstep. Easy to McLaughlin. McLaughlin shooting it a little bit ahead of Reed there. A layout isn't going to save this. Alpenglow back on D. Onyx with a chance to break.
The upside of a fast break is you have the defense on their heels and maybe a mismatch in numbers downfield, but the downside is that you are rushing yourself and potentially rushing a throw.
Eisenbray now bringing the disc for the Onyx. Really tight D from Sarah Ito there is going to generate a turn and give Onyx a chance to get this score in right outside of their end zone.
Excellent positioning from Ito to get that D.
Swings outside, finds Dietrich to McLaughlin. McLaughlin looking at a couple different players. Looks like there is going to be a call on the field.
Looks like a foul call on that mark there. That just definitely did not end up where she intended.
You're coming to observer for ruling, so observer ruling is no foul. Contact was after the throw. Disc is live!
Overrules the foul, and not overrules. The observer, they go to the observer, The observer says no foul, and the Onyx will get possession again. Eisenbray with the disc. Eisenbray looking off Chelsea Putnam. Huge layout from Thorpe.
Thorpe doesn't touch the disc, but definitely got to credit Thorpe for that D there. Absolutely contest that throw to Hahn.
Spooky D stat for Thorpe. McLaughlin now with the disc in the center of the field. McLaughlin and Pesh working, but Ito following that disc, picks it up, not the intended target, but it's gonna work. Give Colorado a point, taking Colorado up to 3, the Oregon Onyx with 2. 3.5 minutes left in this first quarter.
Great heads-up play by Ito. Sees that disc to McLaughlin up line is popping up and goes in, collects the garbage, turns into a goal for the Colorado Alpenglow.
Love a trash collector. There's that gorgeous slide. Never a doubt.
I believe they were originally hoping to get a Pesh to Ito connection. That one didn't work out, but this one did. Unintended consequences.
Absolutely. Betsy Bash here with the pull for the Alpenglow as they chase a break.
They look hungry to you?
Starving.
Great roller.
Tetlow with the disc, finds a center. Runzo quickly passes that off. Great throw there by Tajima, nice inside. Does a little give and go before looking for Zajon, but Liz Murphy in the area easily picks that off.
Yeah, that hook falling short.
Alpenglow now with the possession. Maddie Boyd playing center handler there. Lavoie now with the disc. Finds Liz Murphy up line. Lush doing some tricky footwork downfield. Looks like Liz Murphy there, stall called.
Murphy tries to sneak that reset into Larson at the last second. And we'll find out if she got it off in time.
Oh, it was actually a timeout.
Ah, lovely.
The coaches there on the sideline may have saved that stall.
Well done, coaching staff.
A unique rule to the WUL, the coaches of the team holding the offensive possession can call a timeout on the sidelines.
Yes, it doesn't just have to be the person with the disc in their hands. Definitely something to adjust to as a player, as well as a commentator, when a timeout call could come out of nowhere and not be with the person with the disc.
Absolutely, and it was, I mean, that was right at that 7 second. It looks like Liz Murphy's defender was going to call that had there not been a timeout previously. Maybe Liz knew. Heard their coaches saying that was a timeout.
And if I'm not mistaken, that stall is going to reset after this timeout, and we are allowed to have substitutions if we'd like.
It looks like we've had a few change outs. Kleinkopf now with the disc.
Off the hands of Mimek.
Looking for Mimek there. It's a tight window as Pesh struck up line. Wasn't quite open.
Yes, very snappy
Sherwood
throw.
looking deep. Pesh in pursuit, but the Oregon Onyx is going to come down with it.
And that's Tina Sneeder with the goal. I think you're probably going to hear me say that a couple times today.
Tina Sneeder, former Colorado player. Maybe feeling right at home at this altitude.
Yeah, I love the Sneeder-Pesh matchup. Tall on tall definitely is more challenging for Pesh to get open there. Akane waves Pesh out of the space because it's not going to happen. Tries to hit Mimek with a spicy inside little zinger, but just off the hands of Mimek. and Oregon takes advantage of the opportunity.
Absolutely, and now another look at the O-line for the Alpenglow. Sherwood here with the pull for the Oregon Onyx. We are all tied up here at threes. Gorgeous pull, right in the center. Lots of good height. Onyx coming down fast. McKay now with the disc. Working with Kleinkoff. Goes around to Beetle Mawcroft. Handler movement going through this four-person cup.
Yeah, they're working that cup.
Looks like Onyx is now transitioned out of that. A gorgeous save from Brock.
Bishop almost gets the hand block on Reich, but saved.
Philly with the disc. Shoots it a little too far in front of Kleinkoff. It's going to be an opportunity for a break for the Onyx.
I think Philly feeling a little anxious there, looking around and not seeing anybody.
But a quick turnover from the Oregon Onyx is going to give the Alpenglow another shot at this hold.
Great snag from
Way to
Reich.
be long, Marilyn. Great sliding catch there from Beetle Mawcroft. Fortunately, looks like maybe a hand.
Yeah,
from
Sherwood
that
got a
Onyx
piece
defender.
of that.
A big huck here, looking fast. Julia Sherwood has Sneeder streaking deep. That's another point for Sneeder.
And a goal for Tina Sneeder. That's 2 so far of Oregon's 4.
Sneeder putting in the work, getting their name up on the stat sheet, and Oregon Onyx is going to pull ahead 4-3.
She's a mom, they say.
We've got about a minute left in this first quarter. Both teams working incredibly hard. It's been a good game.
Absolutely. Seen a lot of big plays, a lot of throwing our body around, and a lot of heads-up awareness. Sneeder wanting those stats for the moms out there.
Gorgeous run. You see the effort all the way through that replay.
And a great deep target. I know I'd put it.
Eyes on the prize. Eisenbray here with the pull for the Onyx.
Excellent pull.
Pesh picking up, gonna find Thorpe.
More 4-person cup from the Oregon Onyx.
Pesh sneaks it through to Dietrich, who's gonna quickly pass it to McLaughlin. McLaughlin on the sideline finds Pesh for that reset, who's gonna put a gorgeous deep shot to Dietrich. It's gonna work, and that's a score for the Alpenglow.
You can see the chemistry there between Pesh and Dietrich. Dietrich not necessarily like looking back at Pesh for that, but Pesh knows Dietrich wants it in that away shot for the goal. No backpedaling necessary.
No backpedaling required on that one. Just a gorgeous lefty connection.
That's right, and we're all tied up once again.
Betsy Bash here taking the pull for the Colorado Alpenglow.
And let's see if they can close out this quarter with a break.
Just over 40 seconds remaining in this first quarter. The Alpenglow hoping to generate a turnover between now and then and get a chance to score. Gorgeous pull from Bash. Tetlow now with the disc in the center of the field. Tetlow finds Ramcat. Camrat. Tajima now in the center of the field with the disc.
We're seeing just a person defense here from the Alpenglow. Maybe with a
Tetlow
little
holding.
poaches, a few switches maybe, but for the most part pretty tight.
Camrat looking deep. Liz Murphy in pursuit.
I think ultimately we might have to award that D to Maddie Boyd there, who
right off the
knocks
back.
that disc down.
Great team D there from the Alpenglow.
Yeah,
Just
excellent
Larson
help.
looking deep for Murphy. Not going to make that connection this time.
Yeah, those bladey hooks, they drop, they don't sit. So Murphy not able to run onto it. And that concludes the first quarter.
And we are all tied up here. End of the first quarter. Oregon Onyx 4, Colorado Alpenglow 4.
It's a fun game. I love to see the trading back and forth. I mean, if you're an Alpenglow fan, you really want to see a blowout, but maybe give us some good ultimate to start.
Absolutely. We're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back in the second quarter in just a second.
July from Nottingham, England, the World Flying Disc Federation's World Under-24 Ultimate Championships. Live all-access coverage, including semis and finals, exclusively at ultiworld.com.
And we are back here getting ready to start the second quarter of this game between the Alpenglow and the Onyx, final game of the regular WUL season. And if you are thinking, man, these players look fit, you are correct. And that is thanks to the Alpenglow partner, Strive and Uplift. Strive and Uplift is proud to provide the Colorado Alpenglow players with high-quality strength and conditioning programming. This ultimate-specific virtual offering supports players with lifting and field workouts, clinics around recovery, nutrition, and more. If you want to train like the Alpenglow, visit www.striveanduplift.com to learn more about virtual programming that fits your needs and goals. Alpenglow coming out here on defense. Alex Daniels is going to be taking this pull. They are in pursuit of a break.
I'm excited to see what kind of defense they're going to throw. They've thrown a couple of different looks, fallen out of some looks into person. Definitely just trying to throw whatever's in the playbook at them.
Absolutely. Got to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, keep them on their toes.
Here's that pull from Daniels. Tetlow picking up, quickly finding Runzo. Finds Camera downfield. It's gonna hit Runzo again. Inside to Zajon. Zajon really working downfield. Reset to Tetlow.
Got a poach in the lane from Colorado.
Runzo with the disc, looking downfield.
Alpenglow contesting these unders, but Onyx still coming down with them. Camera with a great grab.
Camera finds that reset. Runzo making a great play to save possession of the disc. Finds Tajima. Hammer fake from Tajima.
Looks like a high stall throw to the other side. It's picked up by Beetle Mawcroft, but it looks like a foul call from Onyx.
We had two calls on the fly.
Contesting.
It's Kristen Roberts making the call.
Are you coming to me for a ruling?
We
Or asking for
usually
rules
resolve
clarification?
from down there.
I think I definitely had it in my hand. And you pushed it out of my hand. Are you comfortable with this?
Okay.
Stopped rotation.
Okay. So I'm going to step in. There was a stall as well. So I'm going to contest this one here and send it to the stall.
Come back
to be
here.
resolved.
Okay, so you're contesting. It's coming to me. I think that was a fast count. So I'm saying no stall. So it's going to come back.
So simultaneous
stall.
calls both downfield.
No stall, but contested foul,
There
right?
with Roberts and Mawcroft, as well as a stall called. So resolving the downfield call and then flipping to resolve the stall call.
It was a strip, and disc will stay here with number 14.
Foul call. It looks like that foul call was held by the observer. It just was stripped by the Alpenglow player. Possession to stay with Onyx.
Not sure how much y'all can hear there at home, but the observer upholds the foul call by Roberts on the Oregon. And it looks like the stall call is not confirmed. So disc stays with Roberts.
Roberts finds Zajon for a score.
Cheeky inside throw, really hard to recover as a defender there. Not a lot of time to try and recover on that break side to get the D.
Absolutely. Oregon Onyx taking a lead here. Onyx 5, Colorado Alpenglow 4. Getting lined up here. Looking forward to seeing what type of defense the Onyx is going to throw next.
I'm going to put my money on that 4-person cup.
They are running that a lot.
They are.
It's a fun look, not something we see across all teams in the WUL. So it's fun that Onyx has their own little look.
Yeah, absolutely. It helps to have a unique look because teams can't really practice against it. But so far, Pesh and Kleinkopf have really shown their merits of being able to get through that cup and open up the downfield.
Absolutely. Sarah Pesh now centering the field with the disc.
We see an isolation play, doesn't work out, but it goes to the sideline instead.
Dietrich looking inside, finds McLaughlin, who's going to reset it to Akane, back to McLaughlin. These two players really working together now to keep the disc moving, keep possession. McLaughlin finding Ito, who's going to get the disc past. A gorgeous bid there.
I believe that was Waybright with the bid. Big defensive effort, but
Ito also, veteran move, able to avoid contact there as well.
Yeah, saves the feet, saves the legs with a little jump. Keeps the goal. Well done, Ito.
And great attempt there by Waybright. Ito with 2 goals today already. 2 of the 5 of the Colorado Alpenglow goals. And we're all tied up here with just under 9 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Definitely each of these defensive points for Colorado Alpenglow is an opportunity to start that break train that they're going to need if they want to go to championship weekend. But as we talked about yesterday, focusing on one moment at a time, 1 point at a time. But this is the last game, so no more one game at a time.
And one more pull at a time. Betsy Bash here, pulling for the Alpenglow.
Lovely pull. A little too sketchy to catch. That's a sign of a good pull.
Runzo picks up, quickly centers it to Tetlow.
And we're seeing a cup from the Colorado Alpenglow here.
Tajima is able to squeeze that past the cup, open up the field a little bit here. Tetlow looking downfield. Bruce coming down with that disc.
Bash on the other side of the field is the deep. Can't quite recover that space. Looks like there's a call now.
Roberts calling a foul on that D from Lush. There are 2 players are talking about it now. Here's that replay.
So perhaps since there's contact
That's the rules clarification.
for the catch.
Can I go to the sorry,
It's up to you. Just one has to come to the observer.
Okay, sure, yeah.
So observer is going to rule no foul. It wasn't extreme or unnecessary. Yeah.
So Wei chooses to go to the observer, and the observer calls no foul. So that's going to be Colorado Alpenglow's disc on their goal line.
Looks like Larson picking up for the Alpenglow, looking to center to Lush, who has to make a big bid outside the reach. Onyx going to be right here, right on their end zone line. Another opportunity to score. Tajima picking up. Tajima to Zajon. That's a score for the Onyx.
That's a lovely around backhand. Good step out, nice low to high throw, and hits Zajon's cut on the side that their defender is not.
Great bid trying to save this disc. Lucy away. But Zajon gets the final say on that point.
Tough spot to be in for Alpenglow there on that corner. You don't want to overthrow your receiver, obviously, but you don't want to put it too tight and get yourself in Callahan territory. Too much pride for that.
Absolutely. That's a hard space to be in, lots of pressure. But now, Sherwood with the pull. Alpenglow looking for an easy O-line hold. Pesh quickly centers to Kleinkoff. Looks upfield, finds McLaughlin. Moving fast, reels it in one-handed to Dietrich.
Yeah, we're seeing some tight purse in D.
Able to get it off, though, to Kleinkoff. Inside to Ito. Ito finds Pesh, able to reset that disc. Pesh inside to Ito, who has McLaughlin a little too open. Guessing there's a pick call.
There is indeed a pick call. It's going to be involved. And the disc is going to go back to Ito. Sometimes it's too good to be true.
It's hard to tell because sometimes Jade McLaughlin just is that open.
Yeah, usually I'm the one guarding her when that happens, though.
So
Bishop on that mark.
So when's it coming
Ito
in
with
on?
the disc.
Coming in on 3.
I love that
Coming in
sneaky
on
look
3.
to Ito to start Bishop looking at Ito and not at the disc. And
A little bit of the pre-stall there so players can move. That's going to be a D, though, from
the
Oregon
long arms
Onyx.
of Tina Sneeder there. And
looking
then we
to reward her.
Yeah, we see that trademark deep cut after the turn from Sneeder.
Alpenglow here with another chance to score. Dietrich with the disc on the sideline. Finds Reed. Reed passes up an open McLaughlin and goes for Abby Thorpe. Is able to get that over the defender. Thorpe to Ito. That's a score for the Alpenglow.
Really sneaks that one over the Onyx defender. But Thorpe has the position, Thorpe has the read. And Ito trusts Thorpe and goes ahead and gets in that end zone ready for the goal.
It is a tied flat ball game here in colorful Colorado. Let's check out that throw again. There it is. Great play there by the defender.
Beautiful throw by Kristen Reed.
Sherwood really in that space, making it hard. But Reed just put enough height on it.
Yeah, loving this matchup.
Colorado Alpenglow with a chance to break here. Alex Daniels with the pull.
And Chelsea Putnam of the Oregon Onyx getting the crowd fired up on the sideline.
See, we got some Onyx fans down there.
Shout out to our fans who've come out. A little bit better weather than our first game here, but nonetheless, not the most sunny, beautiful day here in Colorado. So shout out to you for coming and joining us and showing us your support.
A low pull, Runzo with the disc now. Inside, finds Camrat.
That was great help D from Bailey. Totally makes them look off that deep shot and make another decision.
Camrat able to get that off to Tetlow. Tajima now with the disc. Center of the field with Tetlow to Camrat. Camrat inside to Zajon. Back to Camrat. Camrat really going and doing work right now. Bruce now with the disc just outside of the end zone.
Giving these free resets And that's an out of bounds call. Camrat doesn't quite have the awareness of the feet and steps out on the catch.
Maddie Boyd now picking up the disc on the sideline for the Alpenglow.
Veteran handler, Maddie Boyd.
Finds McKee, who swings it, looking for Daniels. Daniels got a slide to keep that alive, but is able to throw from the ground to Reich, who's going to hit Beetle Mockcroft. Boyd, another sliding catch from the Alpenglow.
It's very clear Alpenglow knows how important each possession is. Putting their bodies underneath the disc, securing the catch.
Reich with an inside shot to McKee, who finds Daniels, who puts it up, looking for Brock, out of bounds.
Little excited from Daniels, doesn't quite put the right touch on that, and it shoots out the back corner. Brock not able to even have a chance to get that.
As we said, that sideline, the 8th defender.
That's right, and a timeout call from Oregon Onyx.
Onyx is going to take a timeout here. We are all tied up. 3 minutes left in the second quarter of this game. Thankful for all of the fans, all of the sponsors that we have. Including, let's give a quick shout out to Delta S Performance, the medical team with the Alpenglow. Colorado Alpenglow has been thrilled to have Dr. Mike Levitch, Dr. Carly Hudson, and the rest of the Delta S Performance team to keep our athletes playing at their best. The team at Delta S Performance specializes in sports and athletic injuries to help ultimate players play at their best, as well as in neurological rehabilitation for concussion, dysautonomia, and POTS. If you would like a free 30-minute consultation to learn more about the team at DSP and what they can offer, please go to deltasperformance.com and fill out the Get Started form.
Just a few seconds left in this timeout break. We got the Oregon Onyx setting up here. They'll have a set play to come in since they are essentially on their own goal line here. You're gonna have to march all the way up the field.
Absolutely. Looks like we had some switch up on personnel downfield. Eisenbray now with the disc for the Onyx.
See a little bit of switching on D. Sherwood gets that disc inbounds, but travels out of bounds. A little confusion about where to reset there.
Looks like the marker was off the field, and Sherwood thought, that makes sense, that's where I am. Lots of lines on the field. Sherwood looking deep. Gonna send it out of bounds, unfortunately, and it'll be on it. It'll be Alpenglow possession up a bit.
Yeah, not really an open deep look, but maybe Sherwood feeling impatient and not wanting this disc to be so close to their own goal line.
Maddie Boyd picking up the disc, looking for a crossfield deep look. Abby Thorpe in pursuit. Not quite there. Little too far for the layout. You know, if that is anywhere near Abby's
Catchable range,
she's going to come down with
That's
that.
absolutely right. So I love that idea from Maddie Boyd, though.
Me
Love
too.
it.
Absolutely. That's the look we like to see, and honestly, that's the look that oftentimes clinches the goal for them. Not going to work out this time. Eisenbray now picking up the disc. Alpenglow right on that line, though. Eisenbray looking for Camrat. High disc. Maddie Boyd's going to pick that off and start off this offense for the Glow. Marilyn Reich. Reich swings it out. Finds Thorpe to McKee. Despite an attempted D from Eisenbray. Lush now with the disc. Looking to bump it. Not quite there. Finds McKee. McKee to Boyd.
McKee's lovely trademark low release backhand break throw hits Maddie Boyd. I'd say that was Maddie Boyd's point.
Absolutely. Great point for Boyd. Big part in this now 7-point game with Colorado Alpenglow at 7, Oregon Onyx at 6.
We're going to watch that again. Just a little overthrow. That air bounce to Camrat. resulting in a Colorado score.
And a great back spike.
I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10.
The crowd is pleased. Alpenglow now with a chance to get a break. Oregon Onyx hoping to come out here, play another round of just safe and easy frisbee.
Yeah, they are surely wanting that clean hold, but Colorado now with the lead. Don't call it a comeback.
Don't call it a comeback. Switching things up. Looks like Marilyn Reich is going to be taking this pull for the Alpenglow.
Certainly, Colorado Alpenglow is missing Rory Veldman today, particularly the pulling prowess of Veldman.
Eisenbury now with the disc. Eisenbury finds Putnam right on the sideline. Putnam squeezes it in. Waybright maintains the disc despite the intensity from Brock.
Eisenbury trying to keep it in bounds, but isn't able to make the catch and keep it in bounds. So, Colorado ball.
And a Philly picking up the disc for the Alpenglow. Quickly finds Alex Daniels in the center of the field. Continues that out to Jade McLaughlin, who's looking for Liz Murphy, gets a hand on it. Thought she was going to maybe even mack it there. Back to Philly.
Almost a chance, but not quite able to get there.
Bartlett now picking up the disc for the Onyx. Finds Putnam just upfield. Putnam swinging out to Eisenbury.
Alpenglow finding success when they can get Onyx trapped on the sideline, but
big look here. Eisenbury looking for Jones, and it's going to work despite a very, very fast defender, Liz Murphy, in pursuit.
That's some swagger from Jones. I thought Murphy had that deep, but maybe just the wrong angle up here in the booth. Very close though, but Jones hauls it in.
Let's take a look now. Murphy so close. Jones with a clap catch and a casual celebration.
How do I get swagger like that?
I don't know.
Maybe I have to be better at frisbee.
Jones, we'll find you after the game. You can give us some swagger tips.
And that makes us tied up once more, 7-up.
Just under 30 seconds left in this quarter. Alpenglow here with a chance to take half and be up.
That's right, let's see what they can do.
Sherwood with the pull for the Onyx. Kleinkoff finding Pesh.
3-person cup this time from Onyx.
The Alpenglow handlers working together. Easy resets, but not a lot of easy looks downfield.
Yeah, looking like a forced middle there. And they're out of it.
Kleinkoff looking for a big throw here. Looking for Mimic.
Just barely overthrows Mimic. Mimic able to get past her defender with that speed, but not able to get the disc.
Absolutely, and Dennehy trying to play some good help there. Keep it covered. Making that throw hard.
And we're out of time here in this second quarter, and that means
we are at halftime. 7-7, Colorado and the Oregon Onyx facing off here in the final game of the WUL season. It's been a great game.
July from Nottingham, England, the World Flying Disc Federation's World Under-24 Ultimate Championships. Live all-access coverage, including semis and finals, exclusively at ultiworld.com.
We believe that women and non-binary athletes deserve to be seen and our abilities showcased for the world to see.
We believe in perpetuating Ultimate by establishing professional teams and developing future generations of players.
We believe players of all identities and backgrounds deserve an equal opportunity to be recognized and lauded for our achievements in our sport.
We believe
in sustainably and responsibly creating equitable and accessible avenues for women and non-binary athletes to join and participate in our sport.
We believe that being transparent,
open,
and responsive to criticism is critical,
and that there should always be space
to fix our mistakes,
grow, and be better.
We are the Western Ultimate League.
I really want to show young girls that they can be athletes too. I've struggled with imposter syndrome, and I've really had to ground myself in why I play. I play because it's fun. I like to compete. I like to show it with my teammates. I like to push myself to be the best. And I think being out there and doing that for them and having other people see and potentially think that, hey, that can be me one day, that's really exciting.
I know I've struggled in my own life to take up space, and I think that it's so amazing that the Ultimate Field has changed that for me. That I can get out there and I'm no, I know I am a good cutter and I know what I need to do here and I know my role on the team. And I think that it's just helped me open up so much. It's also led to more confidence for myself, and I really want for other women and non-binary folk to see that, oh, they're out there doing this. How do I get into that? What does that look like? What's my role there?
I really liked a combination of both endurance and shorter, more competitive sprints, and then also going up directly against players. And I think that also is what attracted me to Ultimate as well. Understanding what you're capable of doing is just a really great experience that kind of drives you to just get better at those individual skills in sports.
My Ultimate story, I've been fortunate to have coaches and friends and the community to encourage me to be the player that I am today and ultimately fall in love with the sport of Ultimate. So I hope that the Western Ultimate League, like this program we have today, the Open Side, we continue to connect and welcome new fans and future players and continue growing this community that we all love. I think hopefully one day that someone will fall in love with the sport as much as I love it.
I think that's the biggest thing for me, is just knowing that we're giving an opportunity and visibility to the sport for young women. It's the best thing.
One more time.
Oh,
yeah! Oh yeah!
Baby!
Cody!
own a Utah vacation rental? Picasa is your ultimate partner.
And we are back, waiting here for the return of the Alpenglow and the Onyx in this final game of the WUL regular season, last game of the Rocky Mountain Rumble, and it's been a good one so far.
That's right. You can see these shots of our fans in the stands, having a great time here, watching some of our Glow Pit participate in the halftime show.
Absolutely, and looks like some Wild have stuck around.
Thanks for coming out and joining us, and appreciate you tuning in if you're not able to come out and listening to us cut up about some Ultimate today.
Absolutely, and before we technically start the second half, I'd like to give a shout out to one of the Alpenglow sponsors, the Ultimate Lending Team. The Ultimate Lending Team is proud to partner with the Colorado Alpenglow. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, an investment property, or an epic vacation home, the Ultimate Lending Team is here to help you with your mortgage and is licensed in 49 states. Visit www.ultimatelendingteam.com to learn more.
Thank you, Ultimate Lending Team.
Once again, we're all tied up here as we're entering the third quarter of this game. The Oregon Onyx taking on the Colorado Alpenglow here in the Rocky Mountains.
Even though Oregon does not have a chance at championship weekend, whether they win this game or not, they are putting up a strong fight against Alpenglow. They are a factor in whether or not Colorado will make it to championship weekend. So we appreciate them coming out and making a game of it.
Absolutely, and some game stats here from the first half. Even on holds, but with the Alpenglow having a few extra break chances that they were not quite able to convert.
That's right. It's not been the cleanest of games, just because of some really fierce defense, and of course that stall to 7 is real sneaky. And we can't forget the Colorado air, which is a huge factor.
Yeah, I hear we've been triple dog dared in the comments to bring it up.
I triple dog dare you to deal with it. We are proud of our rare air up here, and if it's the only thing that we have to hold over you, we absolutely will.
That rare air for sure.
Nevertheless, Oregon coming and bringing it on this blustery day in Colorado, and we appreciate it. A great friend and teammate of mine, she always likes to say that tough competition is really what makes you a better player, and it's what we come out to do. It's fun to play against people that are better than you or as good as you, and that's what we're seeing here today. So we appreciate Oregon bringing out their A game.
Absolutely, and coming out of this first half, looks like the Alpenglow are going to be on offense. Sherwood pulling for the Onyx. Pesh is going to bravely catch that with a quick back and forth with her and her other handler, Akane. Finding Abby Thorpe upfield. Torpedo looking for McLaughlin. McLaughlin snags that in just outside of the end zone line. Resets to handler Pesh. Alpenglow looking to stick it in. Abby Thorpe with the disc. Centers back to Akane. Pesh with a big poach on her. Unfortunately, Akane puts it just outside of the reach of Pesh, and that's going to be a turnover.
Pesh pretty open for that sweep cut there. Definitely smart that's the cut to go for, but a little too far.
Sherwood picks up, finding Barth real quick. Back to Sherwood.
Oh, Sherwood looks like she's going to hug it, but does not.
Looking for Bishop there, but with McLaughlin tight on that D, it's going to be a turnover. Alpenglow with a chance to score again.
Definitely credit McLaughlin with that D.
Akane looking for Thorpe inside, but puts it into her defender, Sherwood. Sneeder now with the disc. Puts it out.
Wow, that
Abby
is
Clough reeling it in. Great run, great spike.
Beautiful
great
throw. Beautiful throw from Sneeder. Great cut from Clough there. And as you said, great hair.
Great hair. Great straight cut, maybe better hair. Equally good. Love to see it. And that's going to be a break for the Oregon Onyx, taking our score up to Onyx 8, Alpenglow 7. We're going to see that play again. Here's that step in from Sherwood, and that gorgeous put from Sneeder to Clough.
Sneeder showing not just a receiver, also a thrower.
Absolutely, racking up the stats. These stats. Eisenbray is going to be pulling this for the Onyx.
What I didn't really like to see there is with Kleinkopf's directing traffic what she wants. That means the team is not already running what she wants. So hopefully we can get a little more chemistry for the Alpenglow at this point.
Let's see what this O-line comes up with. Pesh picking up the disc on the sideline. Swings to the center to Kleinkopf. He's going to find Mimic. McLaughlin through a couple defenders. Pesh now with the disc.
We got that four-person cup on.
McLaughlin looking for Reed, little far. After a couple great throws, really working through that those defenders from the Alpenglow. Unfortunately, going to be a turn right in the end zone.
Yeah, they punch it up through that cup and get it up to the wall, and then it's off to the races, but just a little too quick.
Eisenbray picking up again for the Oregon Onyx. Eisenbray upline to Jones. Looks off Putnam. Eisenbray fighting to get possession, get that reset, unable to. Great D from the Alpenglow. Pesh now with the disc. Saucy left-hand throw, looking for not only did she have Torpedo, but also McLaughlin. Torpedo reels it off, and that's a goal for the Alpenglow. We're at 8s.
I would say like the math on that is like 80-90% chance you put something up to Thorpe that she's going to come down with it. 89% chance to McLaughlin, so that's like 160 to 100, 80%.
We've done the math. We've run the numbers.
It's going to work out.
It's going to work out.
That's right. Christian Reed with a great D there. Christian Reed, an excellent handler defender, both fast and quick, which is a nightmare for a handler, I can tell you.
Let's check out that replay real quick.
McLaughlin's like, all right, I'll give you this one.
Reluctantly, McLaughlin lets her, one of her favorite people to play with. Because how could you not? How could you not love playing with Thorpe? Alex Daniels here with the pull for the Alpenglow as they run down on defense.
We're seeing a person look from Colorado here.
Runzo with the disc. Runzo putting it deep. Alex Daniels in the area, but two potential targets. Unfortunately, Roberts unable to come down with that for the Onyx.
Yeah, that was a great defensive set from Alpenglow. They take away the unders and get that stall high. When the boost goes up, Alex Daniels is aware and gets that D.
Beetle Mawcroft picks up quick center. Marilyn Reich now with the disc. Finds Brock, but a little bit low. Brock not able to keep that disc up. And it's going to be an Onyx shot here. Tetlow picking up. Tetlow, big put to Runzo. Runzo with a fabulous layout to not only keep possession, but to score for the Onyx.
We see it when McKee realizes that she's guarding that upline cut. She actually comes on the underside she orbits around Runzo to try to take that away and challenges them to put that away throw. But Runzo says, that's fine, challenge me. I will lay out, I will get it. It was a close call, but it works.
It was Runzo there saying she loves her mom. Happy Mother's Day again to everyone. Everyone who's a mother, who wants to be a mother, who is a mother-like figure, you are awesome. Sounds like Runzo dedicating that gorgeous layout score to her mom.
The spike too, the whole package.
The whole package. Sherwood pulling for the Onyx.
And just in bounds, but bounces out, so it'll be brought in on the sideline there.
Akane picking up on the sideline, swings to Pesh, who finds McLaughlin on the other side of the field. Quick up line to Thorpe. Thorpe looking, finds Pesh on the inside, who maintains possession, positioning over Sneeder. Looks like there's going to be a quick discussion about it.
Yeah, great positioning by Pesh, as you said. Sneeder really hunting for that deep. Looks like contact after is probably what that call is going to be about.
Pesh still with possession for the Alpenglow. Finds Akane up line. Up line to Reed. Right on that sideline, just outside of the goal. Looking for Pesh. Pesh snags that to McLaughlin. Back to Pesh, who's looking for McLaughlin, who jumps it in, and that's a score for the Alpenglow.
One for you, one for me. McLaughlin said, this one's mine. I gave away the other one.
McLaughlin working out there on this field, getting open for her team, as we'd expect, as we know and love. Jade McLaughlin.
And that's 2 goals, an assist, and a couple blocks for McLaughlin on this game so far.
Some of that great give and go movement, McLaughlin and Pesh, and a little hop in.
On the back of Pesh for that point, I'd say, literally Sneeder on Pesh's back, really hunting those Ds, but Pesh still going every other and using those long arms to make some great grabs under pressure. That's a lot of composure from Pesh.
So much. She's a special girl. Great to have her out. Great to have that just cool, calm, collected energy as part of the Alpenglow team. We're all tied up. 7 minutes and some change remaining in this third quarter. Betsy Bash pulling for the Alpenglow. Runzo picks up the disc, quickly finds Camrat right on the sideline. Camrat looking inside.
Great D from Bailey there,
but Zajan
picks up the trash.
Tajima now with the disc, pump fakes deep. Runzo to Zajan. Camrat doing a lot of work here. Gonna get that disc. Finds an open Tajima. Tajima with the hammer, and that's a goal for the Onyx. Great run by Roberts.
Love to see it.
Those goaltee throws can open up some fun looks.
Roberts pretending that she was surprised, but we all know she was excited. She read the heck out of that. Good clean catch from Roberts, and that's a goal for Oregon.
Nice clean hold for the Onyx. Here's a look.
Oh, we love it. Stall 2 hammer. Absolutely.
Never a doubt. When you have a player wide open in that space, hard to say no.
I mean, Roberts literally cut for that, so gotta be ready.
Onyx here with an opportunity to break. Waybright taking this pull.
Yeah, it's been a great back and forth with breaks. Some clean holds mixed in.
And the pull is up. It's a long one. Great pull from Waybright. Looks like it's going to hit inbounds and roll out. Pesh takes it on the sideline. Quickly centers to Kleinkoff. Akane now looking downfield, gesturing. Reed comes in, gets exactly what she wants. Finds Mimic to Thorpe. Torpedo! Looking for McLaughlin. McLaughlin in pursuit. That's a goal.
And the celebration from Thorpe and the walk-off. We love to see it.
Absolutely. That torpedo to McLaughlin connection, unmatchable.
Absolutely. And Thorpe throws that hook right away, no hesitation, but McLaughlin has already kind of juked under, so you see the concern on Thorpe's face, but as soon as McLaughlin sees that disc going, oh no, just kidding, I was just faking everyone out. able to run onto it with all that speed and secures the goal.
And a classic McLaughlin celebration. We're having fun. Last Gloam game of the season. Thank you to all the volunteers. Thank you to all the staff here. We're having so much fun.
Yeah, we really couldn't have done it without y'all. So it's a big shout out to everyone who organized this, all the folks, the film crew, and most of all the observers whose job we would least like to have.
Yes, that is short straw. Alex Daniels pulls the disc, goes out of bounds, a little bit short for her. Runzo picking up on the sideline though. Excuse me, that landed out. Runzo's going to take it in the center of the field.
Definitely an uncharacteristic pull from Daniels, but well, we got a cup here from the Colorado Alpenglow.
The Onyx handler set working it. Roberts downfield. Roberts with the disc. Finds Tajima.
And we were quickly back in person D. Colorado recovering super fast. Just a quick first throw defensive look.
Runzo holding the disc here, has to put it at a high stall count. Reich running that down to make sure that that is a turnover.
Yeah, this is great defensive awareness from the Colorado Alpenglow. Like we mentioned on the other point, they are really trying to push them to get that stall or that late stall hook. This time it's a stall, and the disc is going to come in around half field.
Uncontested here, Alpenglow will get possession a little bit further up than they would have, but still props to Wright for running that down. McKee picking up the disc for the Alpenglow, looking for Matty Boy, but Camrat running through that disc, getting a D, giving Onyx a chance to score. Tajima picking up, quickly finds Tetlow. Tetlow finds Zajan. Zajan in the center of the field. Looking, Roberts now with the disc, over the top, crossfield to Bruce, who reels that in.
Yeah, that was a lovely pump fake to the open side, shifts the mark over and gets that nice wide around throw. Oregon really appreciating this Colorado air now, throwing a beautiful, beautiful throw.
Gorgeous. I love watching those cross-field throws. Here's that D, followed by this gorgeous cross-field look.
Great vision, and props to Bruce turning the page there and knowing that it was going to come.
We have 4 minutes and some change left in this third quarter. Oregon Onyx 11, Colorado Alpenglow 10.
Something I want to note really quickly is that, you know, when we see so many stalls in this league, we think, sure, stall 7. Stalls are actually a great reflection of team defense. It is a little easier to get a team stall, team D stall, when the stall is a 7, but nonetheless, not a single player doing that. It's all 7 players working hard.
Pesh finds Dietrich downfield, inside to Thorpe. Thorpe with a gorgeous crossfield throw, looking for McLaughlin. Lots of pressure there. Potentially a call.
Yeah, that's a foul call for McLaughlin.
Foul contest. Looks like they're going to send it back.
And Thorpe will have another chance to throw to her favorite receiver. Second favorite receiver. Shout out to Bristol Lavoie. And Bristol Lavoie's mom.
And Bristol Lavoie's mom. Looks like Onyx is going to need to help downfield now that McLaughlin had 2 defenders covering that look. Bit of a miscue, looking for a Kane there. Thorpe puts it a little bit out of reach, and Onyx now with the opportunity to score. Sherwood with the disc, quickly finds Barth, back to Sherwood. Bishop now with the disc, not the intended receiver, but Dennehy keeps hold of it, shoots it downfield. Clough now, Clough finding Alston, and that's a score for the Onyx.
Yeah, that's a great heads-up play. getting Colorado a little bit out of position, and Onyx able to secure that goal.
That's going to give Onyx a bit of a lead, one of the larger leads that we've seen so far in this game, at just Onyx 12, Alpenglow 10, 2.5 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Let's take a look at this replay again. There's that gorgeous throw as Clough puts it to Alston for an easy score.
Yeah, nice strike cut up to that front corner and the double thumbs up. And that's going to be 2 goals for Alston in this game today.
Doing some work for sure. Waybright with the pull here for the Onyx. Gorgeous.
Only 19 years old. Look at that. Wow.
Beautiful pull from Waybright. McKee quickly finds Beetle Mawcroft. Back to McKee. Reich now with the disc. Finds Mimek. McKee now. Downfield to Daniels despite a hunting Jones. However, the continuation throw to Brock isn't going to work out.
Yep, rush throw from Daniels, and she is beating herself up. Let's see it on her face.
Onyx with the disc. Putnam. Putnam finds Jones, bobbles it a little bit, but maintains possession. Eisenberg looking for Egan. Out of bounds.
Ooh, just too far, and Eisenberg also upset with themselves there.
Beetle Mawcroft going to pick up the disc now for the Alpenglow. Looking to score, trying to hold this disc.
Looks like there's some discussion from Onyx whether to go back to the defensive look number 1 or stay in 2. Looks like they go back to defensive look 1.
Alex swinging out. Great field awareness by Philly, able to keep that in. Daniels now in the reset, unable to hold on to that. Rough, uncharacteristic point for Daniels.
Yeah, a little bit in her own head, I think, maybe.
Eisenberg picking up the disc for Onyx just outside of the end zone. Lots of fakes is going to open up a little bit of a hole, looking for Waybright, but a bit low. Waybright not able to wheel that in, and Alpenglow with another opportunity to score. Reich to Daniels. Recenters back to Reich. Beetle Mawcroft now with the disc. Finding Daniels, sliding catch from Daniels. Looking upline,
Ooh.
Brock, despite a bidding Putnam. Brock now putting it for Philly, but Egan in pursuit gets that D. Gorgeous read from Egan.
Yeah, that disc does, it pops up a little bit, or the trajectory is a little high, I should say, which keeps it a little short and not able to put it out in front of Brock.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout from the Oregon Onyx. Just a little bit of time left, less than a minute remaining in this third quarter. It is a close game. Oregon Onyx 12, Colorado Alpenglow not far behind with 10.
That's right, and Onyx with the disc. They got plenty of time to work it up. Not worried about possessing or anything like that. And they have that comfortable lead, so yeah, this has been a long point. I'm guarantee you we'll see some change out in personnel here as people are pretty tired of running these 40s and 70s up and down the field.
Yeah, lots of turnovers, not a clean point for either team here. We will see what happens when we come back. Fabulous D by Egan. Onyx back on the field. The Alpenglow will get set now in defensive position.
Yep, coming in from a stoppage, we're always going to have the offensive players set up first and get in position, and then the defense will set up, and then the observers will call them in.
Runzo here with the disc for the Oregon Onyx. Camrat making great initiating cuts, ultimately finding the Zajon downfield. Tetlow to Roberts. Roberts looking for Camrat. Camrat with the goal. Camrat, if you weren't watching yesterday, lots of goals from Camrat.
Camrat loves a deep cut. Don't really know Camrat, but I know she loves a deep cut.
I feel great certainty that we are correct in that statement. Here's a look at that. Camrat watching that disc in pursuit, following it all the way through their hands.
Yeah, Camrat, that initiating cutter. Thorpe stays underneath in order to take away the first look and potentially, hopefully, get a stall on the close field, but they are able to punch it through, and then Thorpe is a little out of position to take away that deep look.
Fast play coming out of that timeout now. We are at Oregon Onyx with 13, Colorado Alpenglow with 10, as the Onyx look to get a break here.
Onyx really having some fun. We see Roberts dancing, celebrating her 3 assists and 1 goal. And then this close sideline in front of the fans.
Sherwood with the pull for the Onyx. Pesh picking up. Quick center to Akane. Swings out to Dietrich on the sideline. Dietrich finds Reed. Jamming it up the jam hole here. Akane now with the disc on the sideline. Akane inside to Reed. He's going to hit McLaughlin. McLaughlin loves a good look to the end zone. Kleinkoff not able to get there.
Yeah,
Opportunity for a
great
break.
grab in traffic there by McLaughlin, but a little too excited.
Absolutely. Now, opportunity for a break for the Oregon Onyx here, as they're looking to build out their lead even more.
That's right.
To Sherwood. Barth now. Barth quickly continues down the field. Clough now with the disc.
These are open side unders for Onyx. Tight to the sideline, but they are open. And there's a call on the field.
Pick call on the field.
Yeah,
We'll see where this disc
it's
ends
going to
up.
come back at least 1. Yeah, to 7, yeah.
Pick's not involved, but too many continuations after. So we'll have a stoppage and the disc will go back 1 throw.
Looks like Clough is going to have possession of this disc.
There's a pre-stall. Okay, pre-stall 4.
Pre-stall there, part of the fun WUL rules that we have.
Yep, allowing movement beforehand. But it looks like a violation from Clough, who begins the throw before the pre-stall is over. So Clough has to wait, even though people are around her, people are open.
And this will be our final possession of this quarter. Bishop saving it, getting low. Oh, observer calling it down.
So the observer calls it down. I actually do have to agree with the observer on this one. I'm not sure. We'll go back to the replay and take a look at that. I don't think Bishop's underneath it. I think it bumps the ground first. Oh, hard to say. Bishop is quite certain that
That's going
there's
to be the
hands
end
under the disc.
of our third quarter. The Oregon Onyx 13, Colorado Alpenglow 10. An unfortunate end to that third quarter. Tension's a bit high now. Observers, once again, thankful that I don't have your job. We're gonna take a quick break here as we move into our 4th and final quarter of the regular WUL season. We'll be right back.
July from Nottingham, England. the World Flying Disc Federation's World Under-24 Ultimate Championships. Live all-access coverage, including semis and finals, exclusively at ultiworld.com.
And we are back. We are in the final quarter of the Colorado Alpenglow Oregon Onyx game. Last Gloam game of the season, final regular season game for the WUL, and likely the last game for these two teams.
Yeah, it's looking like it. At this point, Colorado Alpenglow has to catch back up to tie the game and then also get ahead by 7 if they want to clinch a spot at championship weekend. It's looking very, very, very not possible now.
Definitely going to be challenging, especially given the great play that we're seeing from the Oregon Onyx. At this point, wonder if the Alpenglow's primary goal is to get a win, continue to play well, run their systems. This, again, is a first-year team. Really impressive showing, given the fact that we started from scratch, only had 3 home games this season, or Gloam games, lots of time on the road, lots of chemistry to be built. Really proud of this team.
That's absolutely correct, and as we see them work through the kinks, we're still seeing hugely athletic plays. We see the talent that's here in Colorado matching the other talented cities around here. Well done. And I want to give a shout out to that Colorado Alpenglow coaching staff. Incredible adjustments they've made, really interesting defensive looks, and really working within that new to them WUL rule set in order to build some offensive and defensive looks.
Absolutely, and we are back in this. 12 minutes remaining in this game. Alex Daniels pulls the disc. Runzo picking up for the Onyx, immediately finds Cameron downfield.
And a glimpse of sunshine.
And a glimpse of sunshine. Zajon now with the disc. Looking. Finds Bruce. Bruce taking a second. Bruce has to put it. High stall count. Alex Daniels with a great D. Bruce there looking for Roberts. And a bit of a last-minute bailout attempt.
Yeah, it seemed like Bruce was a little uncertain first couple seconds of the stall count where they had the disc, and turns into a high stall situation.
Beetle Mawcroft finding the correct line and tapping it in. McKee now
Truly
with the
a
disc.
challenge out here.
There are a lot of lines. Brock finds Reich. Reich sends it to Beetle Mawcroft. Back to Reich. Lots of handler movement here. Swinging out to Alex Daniels. Catches Matty Boyd downfield, who's going to put it looking for Reich. But that defender in the space. Tetlow with the D. Hits Tajima fast. Zajon now with the disc. Zajon downfield finds Roberts. Roberts with a hard inside look. Runzo not able to runzo onto it.
That's
How
right.
many jokes do you think of that has been made in these live streams?
I'd love to find out.
Brock with the disc. Bumps it to Beetle Mawcroft. Pump fakes deep. Finds Matty Boyd. Boyd looking inside to Reich. Putting a look to Daniels right in the red zone. Daniels with a big look here. Finding Brock. Gonna go off of the hands of Brock thanks to the help of Camrat. Great D there by Camrat.
Hate to say it, but I think that should have been a hammer. Brock makes that cut, and when you throw that around flick throw, it's gonna hang for a while. Hammer's gonna drop in.
Tajima picking up the disc. Timeout called by the Onyx. We've seen a lot of really big plays today, and good thing we have a great photography team out there trying to catch some of them. So shout out to Jackson Photo. Colorado Alpenglow would like to thank Jackson Photo, the official photography of Colorado Alpenglow Ultimate.
That's right. I think we're going to have some good pics and some good footage from this Rocky Mountain Rumble weekend.
Absolutely.
These highlight reels have been insane.
They've been great. If you haven't been watching, definitely go back on the WUL YouTube and check out those games from this weekend. Rocky Mountain Rumble. So excited that all these teams came out here. Look at some of those great Ds. The Onyx now taking the field. They'll have possession. Looks like Eisenbray going to be the one picking up the disc.
Pretty excited about it.
Not a full line change out here by the Onyx, but I believe a couple players mixing up a bit.
Looks like a little poachy defensive set. Side stack here with an ISO play maybe from Sneeder to start and then looking at Sherwood under.
Eisenbray finds Sherwood. Back to Eisenbray, having trouble getting off of that end zone line. Sherwood again. To Camrad, who's wide open downfield.
I think that might be Egan there. Yeah, I think McLaughlin has the Egan matchup, and McLaughlin peeled off seeing Sneeder go deep, knowing that Sneeder is a favorite receiver, not even caring that Egan's going to get the under. Far less deadly than Sneeder deep.
Strategic switches.
So my pre-sell comes first.
Pick call, stop the play here. People get caught up, and we are back in. Eisenbray looking deep. It's going to hit Sherwood instead. Inside look, finding Egan. Eisenbray with the disc. Inside to Sherwood. Sneeder now with the disc. Eisenbray right on the doorstep. Reset to Sherwood. Inside looking, it's going to be Egan with that goal.
Not sure that Egan was the intended target. Might have been Camrat.
Camrat right in that area.
Could be one of those situations where you trust both of them, and if both of them are there, there's a 100% chance.
Yeah, we did the math earlier.
That's right.
And that is going to take our score up to Oregon Onyx 14, Colorado Alpenglow 10. We have about 8 minutes remaining in our fourth and final quarter of our Rocky Mountain Rumble, the WUL regular season, and this last Gloam game.
That's right, and it's been a good one. I think Alpenglow is playing very good defense, just not able to convert when they get those blocks. I'm sure that's a little bit frustrating when they're putting it all out there on defense, but still great play. Really athletic play.
Onyx coming out here on defense. Waybright with the pull. Fabulous pulls from Waybright today. That one coming in a little bit lower. Alpenglow has a chance to reset. Akane finding Pesh. He's going to recenter. Back to Klankoff.
Seen a little junk look, a little zone junk look from Onyx on D here.
Relying a lot on these Alpenglow handlers to maintain possession, keep the disc moving. That's a great find by Mimek. Akane gonna look deep, looking for Reed. Reed with the grab. A fabulous bid from Reed. Gets low to the ground, grabs the disc, and then momentum keeps them going.
That's right. I believe we call that falling with style.
Falling with a style. Gorgeous put out into space from Klankoff.
Big mistake from Oregon to leave Reed open on that deep space, especially with the disc in Klankoff's hands.
Klankoff, 2 assists today, doing the work of a handler.
That's right. A lot of touches for Klankoff. Really, really steady. Definitely has a lot of confidence with the disc in their hands, and we'll love to see it.
Absolutely. About 7.5 minutes remaining in this final quarter. Kristen Reed, 2 blocks today and a goal. And the goal looked good.
That's right. That's a defensive player for you right there.
Alpenglow here on defense. Alex Daniel is going to pull the disc. Runzo is going to pick it up.
Yeah, short pull just bounces just past half field. And we're seeing a little junk set from Alpenglow.
Tajima now with the disc. Finds Zajan. Zajan, continuation to Roberts. He's going to find Camrat. Camrat looking in the center. Receiver not quite there. Finds Roberts. He's going to reset it to Tajima in the middle. Backpedaling it. Tetlow finds Tajima again. Tajima with another hammer looking for Zajan, but that one's going to head out of bounds.
Yeah, that's more lefty hammer territory over on that side. And the righty hammer just bends out of bounds. Love the look, though. Yeah.
Love the look.
Spicy. They've got a little bit of cushion to play with. Why not have some fun?
Opportunity for a break here from the Alpenglow. Beetle Mawcroft finding McLaughlin, but call on the field.
It looks like a timeout called from the Alpenglow sideline. I think they see Mawcroft, Beetle Mawcroft, a little hesitant to throw that swing pass to McKee, starts to look upfield, and they want to make sure to save that possession.
Absolutely. Great play here today, having so much fun. This is a great community to be a part of. If you're out here in the stands or if you've ever come out to Colorado Ultimate, you know we're a tight-knit community, excited to celebrate big plays from all of our players, and couldn't do it without the help of some of our sponsors, including the Ultimate Lending Team. The Ultimate Lending Team is more than a mortgage lender. We're your teammate on your journey towards home ownership. Our mission is to provide every Frisbee player a strategy to invest in real estate so that you never overpay on your mortgage. Visit www.ultimatelendingteam.com for more information.
Nice, and we're about to come back in. Looks like we've got some substitutions and players on that timeout with Sarah Pesh picking up the disc. We're seeing a horizontal stack from the Alpenglow to start.
The Alpenglow hoping to get a break here on the sidelines. Lefty Pesh putting a beautiful throw out. McLaughlin's going to reel it in. Quickly finds Reich. He's going to swing out to Alex Daniels, who's going to maintain possession despite some defensive pressure. Reich finds McLaughlin again, who has a streaking torpedo in the back. Kick spike.
We love to see that connection go both ways for sure. Thorpe super open on that deep streak from the far side. And that's what setting up a deep cut looks like.
You love to see it. Just under 6 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Oregon Onyx 14, Colorado Alpenglow 12.
Great stats from Thorpe this game. 2 goals and 2 assists and a block.
Here's a gorgeous throw from Pesh, followed by a throw from McLaughlin to a very, very open Abby Thorpe.
We love the celebration. Absolutely. And most of that point dominated by some folks who've been playing together for a long time. McLaughlin, Daniels, Pesh, and Reich having a lot of chemistry, working it up, finding each other open and knowing exactly how fast and where to put it.
Absolutely, and gorgeous pull here from Betsy Bash. Hahn now with the disc in the center of the field for the Onyx. Finds Zajan. Oh, finds Wabright, excuse me. Wabright to Eisenbray. Up line to Putnam. Putnam finds Hahn. Hahn looking at Jones.
Practically no mark on Hahn there, not taking away that break side. Able to get that break throw off.
Jones originally in the space, but Egan cutting in as well and coming down ultimately with that disc. Giving a bit of a pat on Jones's back.
So sorry I took your stat. It's okay, it's okay.
Friends, still friends.
And that's 3 goals for Rachel Egan on the day.
Here's another look at that fun throw. Again, another crossfield. Great look. Great hop back from Jones there.
Yeah, Han takes a second to think about it, but ultimately chooses to get the assist.
Onyx up 15. Alpenglow with 12.
5.5 minutes left.
Sherwood with the pull here. It's going to come out of bounds. Looks like Pesh is going to take it in for the Alpenglow.
They'll come in at the middle of the field where the disc crossed the out-of-bounds line. So Pesh walking it up and then towards the center. And we get to see Sneeder on Pesh again.
Love this matchup. Pesh, a little high stall count. Gets it off to Dietrich, who gets her hands on it, but Clough right on her back, not able to maintain possession.
That's
Onyx with a chance to break.
Good pressure.
Barth now with the disc. Barth finds Sherwood. Right on that sideline. Back to Barth to center that disc. To an Aubrey Bishop. Barth really running this offense. Every other in the center. Sherwood finding Clough. Clough looking. Back to Sherwood. Sherwood with a fun look to Sneeder. And that's a goal for the Onyx.
Sneeder toes that in, says, I'm done playing offense. Let's get this point over with. We see a lot of patience from the Onyx handlers, just swinging it back and forth, taking what's given to them. And then, tired of it, they slash up line and get the disc moving with their legs.
Here's that look again. Lefty backhand.
Sneeder out there having a good time, having a great Mother's Day.
Having a great Mother's Day. 4 minutes or so remaining in this fourth and final quarter. Oregon Onyx 16, Colorado Alpenglow 12.
I'd say at this point Utah is probably taking that sigh of relief. They're not holding their breath anymore.
Waybright with another great pull for the Onyx. Beetle Mawcroft picking up. Quick center to McKee. Swinging out to Mimek. McKee on the ground.
He's back up. We're seeing a 3-4 person cup look from Onyx, but looks like they're going to fall out of it as they get the
Daniels trying to sneak that disc in. Doesn't work out. Onyx defenders pick it up. Eisenbray with the disc to Putnam. Putnam looking for that goal. Waybright in pursuit. Not going to work this time.
Putnam raises a hand. Yep, my bad.
Alpenglow here with another chance to score. Fern Beetle Mawcroft picking up the disc.
And we're seeing the Onyx fall into that original defensive set here.
McKee out to Daniels. Back to a bidding McKee. Swings out to Mimek. Back to McKee. Trying to slice and dice. Does it. Finds Reich to Brock. To Reich. To Ito. Ito looking. Takes the easier swing to Mimek. He's going to look inside. Tough look. Rachel Egan in that space.
Comes down on what looks like Brock's foot. Brock's going to take an injury.
Brock immediately going off of the
Oregon,
field there. Betsy Bash coming on.
Oregon is subbing also.
Oregon's also going to take advantage of that sub.
Looks like Bartlett is going to come off that field. We're going to get to see Tetlow here. Eisenbray with the disc for the Onyx. Quickly finding Waybright to Putnam. Putnam looking, finds Jones. Jones throwing over some traffic.
Looks like maybe Jones's intended receiver was going to be Egan deep, but gets fouled on that throw.
So he's seriously talking about it.
No matter what.
Do you want to come to me?
If my arm is there and you throw it, and it impedes my throwing motion? If I'm still.
Do you want to come to me?
I want to come to you for a rules clarification.
Okay.
So when I throw,
Sorry.
and my arm is impeded by her arm, that's a foul, correct? I just felt like I went like this instead.
It is pretty rare for an extremity like your arm to be completely still and out. So do we still want to?
No, we'll leave it. Okay, it's a contest.
Contested foul.
Contested foul. It's going to come back to Jones here. Jones saying she had the continuation on that throw, and it was a foul.
Getting a little advice from the observer, but not the final ruling.
Jones finds Eisenbray with a nice around throw. Eisenbray inside. Tetlow looking for Jones. Not going to be there this time.
Yeah, the disc hangs and Ito gets in there, gets that D for reals.
Fern Beetle Mawcroft picking up the disc for the Alpenglow. Another chance for them to score. Upline finds Reich. Reich looking at an Ito deep with some steps. Disc is a little bit low, a little bit fast. Ito is not able to come down with it.
And Ito says, and now your punishment is that you have to guard Jones.
Eisenbray with the disc.
On not an easier matchup though, Ito, sorry.
Bit of a tumble there from Beetle Mawcroft. Seems okay though. Hahn there, looking for Waybright. Waybright getting that disc over Mimic. That is a score for the Oregon Onyx.
That's right. Mimic had the height there and came into it, but Waybright had the right position, and time after time we're seeing just clutch grabs from Waybright.
Just a minute and some change left in this fourth and final quarter. Here is that put. Great plays by both players. Waybright coming down with it. Waybright's team is excited for them. 1 goal today for Waybright. That brings our total up to Onyx 17, Alpenglow 12 in this final Gloam game of the season.
Let's glow.
Sherwood with the pull for the Onyx. Akane's going to center to Pesh. Pesh looking downfield, has Aubrey open. It's got to be a hard throw. Luckily, Pesh has that. Aubrey to Reed. Reed finding McLaughlin. McLaughlin putting a disc up, looking for Pesh. Pesh in that space, wanted that goal for her. We love when a handler gets to streak deep and score, but now they're going to play some defense.
Yeah, I think McLaughlin, knowing that time is closing in, and if they're going to score and catch up, they got to do it quick, but a little overthrown.
Just a bit overthrown. Sherwood with the disc now. Centers back to Barth. Barth looking downfield. It's going to find Clough, who has to lay out to maintain possession, but is able to. Finding Atlow, who also has to get low for that disc.
I believe that's Alston. It's been hard on us to call 4 games, got to tell you.
Clough coming with that disc over the top. looking for Camrat in the end zone. Not going to work out.
Yeah, no patience there to wait for that cut from Camrat to develop. And it's a turnover.
Looks like Dietrich is going to take an injury sub after that.
Just a few seconds left on the clock here.
9 seconds left remaining in this game. We will play through this final possession once time runs out. Akane picking up the disc, finds Mimak. To Akane. Kleinkopf looking. Tight D has to put a big throw. Ito reeling that in, coming down with it. Another big throw, looking for Abby. The defender right in that space. Abby's calling a foul. Bit of contact there for sure.
Yep, Thorpe goes up and with Sherwood on her back and
hand hit before the disc. So that's my perspective.
so the observer upholds the foul call there. Sliding contact before. It's going to be Thorpe's disc on the goal line.
With no time left, this is the final possession. Thorpe hits it quick to Reed. Alpenglow
sneaks it in.
Alpenglow gets the final score of this game. Onyx wins 17, Colorado Alpenglow 13, but a great game from both teams, and wow, what a weekend. It's that contact, quick score for Reed.
One more stat for Reed to close out the regular season. We want to give a big shout out to our fans here today for showing up and showing out. We appreciate you, and thanks so much for tuning in and watching. We've had an amazing, amazing weekend watching great Ultimate, celebrating women and non-binary players play at a top level.
Absolutely. Big plays here today. If you missed any of the 4 games as part of the Rocky Mountain Rumble, go back on the WUL YouTube. Check it out. We're not done celebrating these players. We are hyped.
That's absolutely right. Can never get enough of this Ultimate.
There were a lot of really great moments today, but one in particular stood out, and we want to name as the Discraft Play of the Game. Sherwood, gorgeous huck.
And you can't see it, but great goal by Sneeder, runs it down. Maybe we'll get it on this play. Sneeder always looking for that fast break, deep cut opportunity.
Happy Mother's Day to Sneeder.
And to all our moms out there. We appreciate you. Much love to you.
Players coming up to their fans, waving. What a weekend, what a season with the WUL. Congratulations to the 4 teams headed to championship weekend. San Diego Super Bloom, San Francisco Falcons, the Utah Wild, and the Seattle Tempest.
Yeah, I can't wait to see some more exciting Ultimate. Won't be cheering for the Colorado Alpenglow, but that'll be all right. It's still gonna be a great weekend.
Before signing off for the regular season, let's check out these fabulous plays that these athletes maintained in this just last game, despite a long weekend.
Yeah, some tough conditions.
Gorgeous throws from everyone. Love a big layout.
Excellent competition.
Thank you so much for joining us today on the live stream in person. We really value all of the fans out there.
Yeah, much love to you. Thanks for listening to us drag on today.
Thanks for joining us. We are out for the season. It has been great joining you. Also, quick shout out, Betsy Bash retiring. I'm gonna go run down, give her a giant hug. So impressive to have you. Alpenglow and Colorado are lucky. I'm Emily Brixey.
And I'm Emily Harrell.
No relation, and we will hopefully see you next season.